Today we're looking at the 1MORE Aero, and this is a brand new release from the company 1MORE, following the success of the previous flagship product, the 1MORE Evo. We now have the next generation of their STEM style design earbuds, following on from the AirBuds Pro in the previous year. These guys are looking like some of the best options under $100. Let's check it out. Let's see whether they're worth it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so, and let's get straight into it today. So we have got spatial audio on board, including dynamic head tracking technology. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. We've got a brand new smart loudness technology which allows you to enhance your listening experience at lower volumes. We have got 10mm drivers with a diamond-like carbon driver unit, so that's an upgrade from the AirBuds Pro. That's going to be interesting to check that out and what impact that has on the sound signature. We have got QuietMax intelligent noise cancellation, as we've had before on 1MORE products. We've got 6 mics for environmental noise cancellation, and in addition to this, you've got the 1MORE app supported with 12 studio grade EQ presets. We have now got, via a firmware update, we've got the 10-band equalizer as well. We've got your usual 1MORE signature sound. When it comes to the battery life, we've got 28 hours of power, up to 7 hours on the buds, 28 in total, and that's without ANC on, so that's going to be your maximum here. We have got a quick charge of 15 minutes for 3 hours of playback. We have got wireless charging, we have got dual device connectivity, in other words multi-point, and we've got IPX5 water resistant rating, which is excellent for a pair of ANC. So moving over to talk about the design of the buds and the case, I really like this new case design that they've brought forward here. So we have got a flip lid, as you can see, really nice and slimline, flat bottom on the case, meaning that this is fantastic for portability. You know, whether it's your pocket or throwing it in a bag, you're not going to have any issues taking these out and about. And the design of the earbuds is pretty much the same as the AirBuds Pro. And what I would say is the stem is a little bit longer than I normally like. I do think this is an area that perhaps, you know, in the future they can improve on. Can we shorten that stem and get it a little bit, I suppose, more subtle when it comes to that design? But all in all, you know, it works. The comfort is excellent. These are quite a shallow fitting earbud, and the result of that is that they just, you know, they don't cause any ear fatigue. You know, these are good for long listening sessions, and the seal is going to be fine as well. I have swapped out the standard ear tips for a pair of the SpinFit CP360. This is the same as what I did on the AirBuds Pro as well. And for me, this is giving me a superior seal, and the sound quality is getting about a 10% improvement as well. Something worth considering. I do think the in-house tips are improved to what I've seen on previous 1MORE products, but for me, this is the way to go, and I'm really enjoying the fit and the comfort there. Really like the design, like I said. We have got touch controls on board, so again, customizable via the app. We have got auto pause as well, which helps because you haven't got control over everything. Unfortunately, we are missing the single tap on these. You can customize your double and your triple tap, and those are customizable from right to left as well. But that does still leave you slightly short when it comes to getting everything on board in terms of your controls, but you know, maybe something that can be improved in the future. Not a deal breaker for me, but something to be aware of. So we have got adaptive ANC, which includes a strong, a mild and a wind noise reduction mode, in addition to the adaptive mode, which is going to change depending on your noise levels around you. I do prefer just to keep it on strong if I'm indoors, or wind noise reduction if I'm out walking or running. But these guys are coming in with excellent ANC, really, really impressive. They are advertising up to 42 decibels of noise reduction. And I think, you know, the performance is telling me that that's what we're getting here. These are better than average when it comes to this price range, if not some of the best in the price range, full stop. Highly impressive when it comes to the ANC. I find the wind noise reduction mode incredibly useful as well, particularly when out and about. It does just reduce the strength a little bit, but, you know, for me, really good performance there. And with the transparency mode, similar in that we are getting a really nice level of noise coming in. It isn't the loudest when it comes to the volume there. However, it's nice and natural. I can hardly hear any white noise when it's on. So I'm really happy with that. And we have got the usual vocal and fully transparent modes within that as well. So really good stuff there from 1MORE. So overall, ANC and transparency, you know, 9 out of 10. Fantastic for the price. This is what we come to expect from 1MORE when it comes to ANC. So I'm not surprised, but I'm really glad that it performs as it does. So moving over to looking at some of the other features. So we talked about the fact that we have got diamond-like carbon driver units here. So we talk about the sound quality, but before we do that, we have got spatial audio. Now this is interesting for me because we have had a couple of other products trying to implement this feature with varying success, in my opinion. Obviously, the Apple AirPods Pro really sort of pioneered this, and we're one of the first companies to bring this in on any products. Obviously, working with Apple Music, Dolby Atmos as well. Now, with 1MORE, it's excellent. It's a really good job at putting spatial audio in. I think it's having less impact on the sound quality than I've seen in other implementations. It's subtler as well, so you can put it on and it doesn't kind of drastically change the sound quality. The head tracking works fine. I still think for me, it's more about watching movies or TV and that kind of thing, maybe gaming as well, rather than using it for music. But I'm really pleased with the way they've done it in terms of the spatial audio. Certainly a useful feature to have, and nice to see it at this price point as well. We have got these new diamond-like carbon driver units. 1MORE have tuned these in a really nice way where we have got some enhanced sound quality. So you're not going to get the level that the Evos are bringing with their dual dynamic driver setup, but you are getting some really nice detail, some nice sparkle, but done in a way that is it's contained. It's a classy sound. It's rich. The sub bass is there, but it doesn't kind of overpower the rest of the mix. This is classic 1MORE tuning. We saw it on the ComfortBuds Pro, but we've stepped it up a level here, and I think it's sounding better than ever. The mids particularly are a highlight here, and I love the way they've tuned the treble and the high frequencies, because it doesn't, it's not too sibilant, it's not too bright, but it's detailed and has that sparkle, and without kind of becoming too much. And I think the soundstage as well is done in a way that feels like the sound is around you, and certainly the spatial audio can add to that if that's what you're into. But you have got that ability to go in and tweak via the application and the presets or the 10-band equalizer. I am going for the electronic or classic setting within that, but to be honest, they all sound good in their own right, and really nice to have that. I would like to see Sound ID added, because on the Evos I found that was the way to unlock the full potential of the sound. But that's something for 1MORE to consider. There might be a reason why it's not available on this product. So like I said, really impressive, guys. These have come in under that kind of $100 price bracket, and they're up there. I will be doing a top 5 under 100 video, so keep watch for that, because that's going to be coming out soon, and we'll see how these stack up. But in the meantime, I just want to say, great product again from 1MORE. Really recommend these. I've been using these a lot. I think the IPX5 is a big bonus because it allows you to take these out and about without worrying. And, you know, really good all-rounder. I think if I had any sort of feedback for One More, it'd be number one, let's have the sound ID if we can. Number two, this is a really sort of nitpicky small thing, but you can enable ANC or transparency mode in single bud mode. So that is something that I like to use occasionally. So that, you know, again, I don't know why that's not there. We have got Bluetooth 5.2, so I don't know whether it's to do with the connection codec, but we are seeing that more and more on other products. So that is just a small one for the wish list as well. And finally, it's going to be on the controls, the lack of single tap, which again, I don't understand. And, you know, the ability to customize all the controls, including long press, would be fantastic. And that would just really open these up. But yeah, all in all, what a good product again from One More. Excited to see what comes out next. But as always, you know, thank you very much for watching the video. Please do hit that like button if you found it helpful today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll leave you with the call quality samples for the 1MORE Aero. This is a call quality test with the 1MORE Aero in a quiet environment. Alright guys, this is a call quality test with the 1MORE Aero. Semi-noisy environment, a little bit windy. Nothing too serious. Testing. 1, 2.